Hello, everyone. We are at the last grade Coliseum, Bristol Motor Speedway. It's your boy, Arnold Columbia. Follow me on Twitter, @NoldColumbia. Driver the 39. I'm in P15. I've qualified P15 on the grid right now. And we're going to have a great race here today, folks. We got my commentary team. How about you guys introduce yourselves?
My name is Jarrett Mackey. We are here inside of quarantine hours as we are inside the last great Coliseum. And this is going to be one barn burner of a race here tonight.
Yes, absolutely, Jarrett. This is me, Mark Zabeka, alongside with my colleagues Matt Wishart and Gabe Herschel.
Yep.
Yeah.
Gabe's here somewhere.
For some reason, they
There
brought
he
us
is.
back. We don't know why, but we're back.
And somehow, for some reason, I'm here. It's been a great night so far. We're really excited to see this 150-lap shootout here at Bristol Motor Speedway. Thunder
Rolling
Valley.
off pit road.
Thunder Valley, as it's lovingly referred to as. Sold out crowd here today.
Now, what's changed since the last time we were here for the Homestead race? It still looks like Derek Justice and Blake Reynolds are absolutely laying pipe on the field. And yeah, I don't know.
100%. Definitely Blake's paint scheme hasn't changed.
Not only laying pipe on the field, they're
for,
leading the pipe in the point standings as Derek Justice leads Blake Reynolds by 27 points. The 31-29 Carlos will come down to the wire here this season in the FTF championship hunt.
So do you guys want to make picks here before we get started?
I'm gonna throw it out there, and I'm gonna go with a bold prediction here. We're gonna go with Brian Mercurio.
That is a curious pick there, Mark. I'm going to go with Andrew Schwartz.
I think I'm going to go ahead and go with David Schildhouse. I feel like David Schildhouse could have done, you know what I'm saying?
Man, it's like you knew. I was going to go with David Schildhouse myself. He looks fast out there in the 20 car.
Yeah. New Mustang type beat, you know? You can follow him on Twitch at Schildhouse.
Damn, we never picked the Coca-Cola Series drivers.
Pace car is off. And the green flag is waving here in Thunder Valley. Blake Reynolds, it's a great jump into turn number 1. 37 car behind him. Setting the pace. Spencer Preet almost got to the wall off too. Blake Reynolds will lead the first lap around this bull ring.
Yeah, these guys look like they're just getting ready to get in the groove here. Just riding around the top side.
Derek Justice not wasting any time. He's sticking it down to the bottom of Brian right now as they almost go 3 wide off turn number 4 with Sean Butler. The crowd's got a little squiggly off the corner. Did you see that?
Yeah, some guys look like they're starting to peek down to the bottom here and try to make some headway towards the front.
First 3 cars, single file. Blake Reynolds held by sponsor Preet and Brandon McKissick. As Blake Reynolds has a 0.3 of a second lead on Spencer Preet.
Blake ran pretty well here the other night. I think he finished top 10 in the Coke race here, so no surprise that he's leading the way here early.
Hits the pit wall at the end of the back straightaway. I think he got a little bit of tire spin off the corner or something.
Very interesting indeed.
He actually missed the wall. He's still going, but
he missed the wall. Looks like he hit it.
Yeah.
But our in-race reporter is 2 cars ahead of him. Arnold Columbia still repping. I think he's still in 15. Yeah, still P15.
15th place for Arnold. He's kind of by himself on an island out there on the racetrack, which is pretty rare at a place like this.
Someone else to keep an eye on today is Jake Fisher. He's here in the number 46 Hello Donuts Toyota, out there in the 12th position right now as he's just getting into his groove. So let's keep an eye on him in this race today.
There is a pass for the lead as Spencer Preet has overtaken Blake Reynolds. It's taken the lead on lap 7. Or happened on lap 7, rather. I don't think anyone picked Spencer Preet here in our pre-race predictions.
Definitely someone that I have not seen yet race this series, but he looks pretty fast and pretty sporty out there. So we should see how good he runs today.
Something to keep an eye on is currently running last place, but with good purpose, is Andrew Schwartz in that Mountain Dew Code Red Ford Mustang. I've run some B-Open, B-Fixed, races with Andrew this week, and his strategy the entire time is just to run the bottom and save tires. And usually, around like 20, 25 laps in, he'll start eating through the field. making his way up towards the
You
front.
know, Mark, I don't know if you remember what I said about Andrew at Miami. You know, he's like a fart. He's silent but deadly. And
Yeah.
Oh, I
expect
could never
him
forget
to
that
come to
one.
this field.
That's definitely something we will surely see today here in Thunder Valley.
Whoa! Ooh, this is the 5 car.
Spencer
Cody Atkins.
Priest.
Oh, Dill Smith in the wall. Oh
Now,
my God.
something that we might also want to add is that there is $200 on the line if this race goes caution-free. Our nice gentlemen in the fields, Brian Naraki and Bronson Stafford, offered up $100 apiece to a random driver in the field if this race goes caution-free. So that'll be something to keep an eye out on.
Do we
I
think
doubt it, but
that
this
money
is
will
further than I
actually be
thought they were
given
gonna
out?
go.
I do not think
Absolutely
so.
I don't think so, no.
Not even a little bit.
I think it actually will be, but we're not going to go caution free.
Oh, yeah. I don't know.
There's no way in hell.
I simply just work here. I don't know.
Tell you what, Spencer Priest got by Blake Reynolds, and he's not really able to pull away from his Blake's kind of. They're running different lines so far, going down into 2 and 3, and now going into turn 3, and Blake's not going quietly into the night early in this one.
Yeah,
I
there
was
were a
just
lot of
hanging
people
out.
in practice running the bottom at the end, trying to work the bottom in, so I'm not surprised to see him down there. He should come in here for the next 10, 15 laps.
You appreciate those watching on the STN Racing YouTube channel. So you got Rockmoon26 and Luis Calderon in the chat, Tristan Hagenstein as well.
Eric Rodriguez is also watching.
Yeah.
Nice
Shout
to see
out, Eric.
that.
Shout out Warren's dog, Timmy, also, by the way, before we get too
Yes.
far ahead of ourselves.
And Al Hagenstein, fan of Al.
Shout out
100%.
John Mackey. John Mackey as well. Spencer
Looks
Priest
like-
is a half a second lead now on Blake Reynolds at the front of the field.
Yeah, that's he's really starting to show that he definitely are really bad at this whole making picks thing. That's for sure.
Yeah.
But also, Jake Fisher is up another spot into the 11th position, so that's someone else to keep an eye on today. I know I've mentioned him twice already, but we're still
He's
keeping an
making
eye on him.
moves. He's working on Kyle
If
Riley
Yeah,
Fisher
now.
was
he's going
tweeting
for 10th
from
right
the
now.
car, if he was tweeting, he would be saying hammer down emoji. If you
That is
follow
a
Jake
fact.
on Twitter, that is all he tweets.
JF_ish, yes. And he's just moved into the 10th place and working on 9th right now.
No
Definitely
prisoners
making
there.
moves.
Really tame race so far. I'm actually kind of surprised to see this. We're already on lap 22 here out of 150. Bristol's kind of usually known for, that Robbins racing, big accidents we just saw on the iRacing official Twitch
Yeah, I was
channel.
gonna say that was
That was a
that was
mess.
something
Yeah.
to watch.
I would say we just watch professionals wreck it up here, but they're like semi-professionals, so yeah, we'll
Now,
keep it at that.
The next few laps here, they're going to start running into lap traffic here. The first car is probably going to be Andy
Andy
Mango,
Mango,
as we call him.
yes.
Now,
Our-
Andy Mango had a terrible race at Miami, so hopefully he does a little better today. He's made it further than he did there.
That is, yeah, I mean, 37 of Spencer Preet is just, he is opened up a
I don't
gap.
even know who that is.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know who he is, but he's a fast driver, that is for sure.
Kind of got a lull in the action right now. I do want to say we have breaking news coming in. Al Hagenstein has retired, according to the YouTube chat. So shout out to Al Hagenstein for the retirement.
We wish him all the best in the future.
Hopefully that's
What a time to retire.
Oh, it looks like Jake Fisher is setting up to pass for 9th place right now on Dylan Alt, so this is looking like an interesting battle. He's getting some pressure from behind, though, from Sean Therian. So, this is an interesting battle on the track
There
right
is
now.
smoke coming out of turn number 2. I wonder where that's from. It could be lag smoke. But first car goes a lap down there. Cody Atkins will be the first car to fall victim to Spencer Preet's lapping.
Man, that's just, you hate to see that for Cody Atkins. Those guys work too hard for this.
That's a tough scene indeed.
Yeah, Taco Bell car staying up high, trying to let the leaders go by. There was a battle for 3rd, 4th, and 5th going on that they just had to kind of single file it out, settle things down until they get around the lap car, and then they're going to pick it back
them all
up.
up here now, so that's going to be interesting
Oh.
to see if they can. they can
Definitely
move around.
not Versace for those guys in the middle of the pack there,
Yeah,
towards
oh.
the front.
Blake Reynolds
Not
with a little bit of
Versace
blinking.
indeed.
Don't like to see that. Eric Justice refuses to get off the bottom line.
Blake
Almost makes
Reynolds, though, I
contact.
will say, he's in second, but his fastest lap of the race is 2/10 faster than the second fastest lap of the race from anyone else in this field. So definitely has the fastest car out there, but right now not really showing that. 'Cause he's actually
you
having
look-
some pressure from behind They're 3
You're
wide
looking
behind him.
6th place here. Brian Mercurio, who is a bottom, is not running the bottom. He has moved up to the middle lane. That's an interesting strategy for him.
I really hope my best friend Brian Mercurio can kind of, make the adjustments he needs to make throughout the course of this race. Maybe be up there at the end and try to have a say in who wins this one.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Well, Jake Fisher finally going in to make that pass for 9th place on Dylan Alt as he peaks low to the bottom. This is going to be a very interesting battle here, that's for sure.
Franklin Ash just hit the wall a little bit for all the Franklin Ash fans out there.
If you're watching this on the TV, if you're at Franklin Ash's house, that's unfortunate, but good guy, Franklin Ash.
He was on my DraftKings a few weeks ago. He really did not do well for me, so very disappointed.
The
lap car Andy Mango takes up a little bit of space going into turn 1, and it makes Jake Fisher make just a little bit of contact with Dylan Alt.
Yeah,
Thanks
Dylan
a
Alt.
lot, Andy Mango.
He looks to be fine. He's in the wall again as we come across the start-finish line. He does have damage. It looks like that will affect his race. It was a really hard kind of pancake the wall coming out of the corner.
That is not going to be good for his suspension on the right side of his car. He's still scraping.
Yeah,
He's
that
having a hard
40
time
car,
up in the marbles.
he's going to need to
he's
pit
gonna
here
cause an
soon.
accident.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he stayed out there to try to draw a yellow just to benefit himself because, you got to be selfish out here when you run these kind of short track
no,
races.
you don't want to pit under green. They have iRacing implemented to either have a dual pit road system or a single pit road system, and we're using the single pit road system tonight. So if he goes down under green, he's losing like 3 to 5 laps easy.
I had a similar situation happen to myself in IS the other day. I lost 4 laps because of that. So it's
That
definitely
sucks
not
for you,
something
Gabe.
wanna
I
be.
hate to see
Yeah,
it.
it was.
That is
terrible.
unfortunate, Gabe. We hate to hear that happen. You're a cute guy, and
I
it's
mean,
just,
that's
you
tough.
hate to see that.
But I am looking around, and I do not see a single person that asked.
Oh wait, hold on. I do see someone actually. You
Oh,
see
is it Chris
looking turn
Wentz who's
3.
getting reeled in by Jake Fisher
Oh,
right
they
now?
got 3 wide racing going on out of turn 4, almost 4 wide. Our in-race reporter, Arnold Columbia, keeps it out of the wall, racing with Kane Cook, Michael Frisch. We got Jose Salas Jr. and Dylan all underneath a blanket just trying to wreck each other. Right
I
now.
can't wait to hear Arnold Columbia's opinions on what's happened so far in this race when we get our first caution, if we get a caution.
Yeah,
If
if we don't get a caution,
caution-
that's going to be a tough scene for Arnold because his sponsors paid a lot of money to get him as the in-race reporter. That's just terrible return on investment for them. As we see Jake Fisher catch Chris Wentz for 8th place. What moves he's putting down there in that number 46 DL Performance Toyota Supra.
Mark, I put my own sick move on Chris Wentz. I stole his number in this league and have ran
You
one
did.
race since.
That's why
Blake-
Chris Wentz is the 72. You might remember him as the 71, but
Oh,
that is now
formerly,
Gabe Herschel.
yeah.
Blake
71,
Reynolds
not
falls
insane.
back to 4th place there after a really bold move from Derek Justice and Brandon McKissick, who made quick work of getting by the 3 car of Blake Reynolds. He falls back into 4th as Spencer Preet is kind of taken out to 1.2 second lead on the field on lap 42.
That's crazy for Blake Reynolds, but obviously he has a different agenda than most of these guys, and I think he knows that something's like he's on a different brain wave than everyone else right now. He's a Coca-Cola Series driver. He knows.
Yeah, he does know.
Justice
Brian
is
Mercurio trying to
reeling
put the
in.
moves on him.
Justice is reeling in Spencer Preet. His last 2 laps have been 0.2 of a second faster than the 37 car who's been out front.
Franklin Ash in the pit road.
Well,
Oh,
it's
come
tough
on,
to see if
what
you're
happened?
Franklin
27 car.
Ash.
Is that we gotta wonder if that's strategy or if that's just unfortunate
It's
circumstance.
true, he might be short pitting here. That's a good
Yeah,
call.
I believe
missed
his
his box.
crew chief, Kevin Cowboy Starling, decided to bring him down pit road. Definitely an alternative
Whoa.
strategy here.
What happened to Spencer Preet? He lost a bunch of time.
Oh, the 40
He did
car
get
has
loose
hit the
off
wall.
the corner. And now they're basically there. Are Derek Justice and Brandon
Oh.
McKissick.
Like I said, Derek Justice has been laying pipe on this series since day one, and he's about to continue to do so as he tries to peek under Spencer Preet a little bit, but he's not quite there, but he's right there. He's
Going
ready
into
gotta
to...
turn
wonder.
1, Derek Justice is at the corner panel of Spencer Preet. They're side by side coming off of turn number 2.
Yeah, he's gonna try to work that bottom, and you might see a little contact here because this is real American short
Derek
track racing.
Justice will not lead that lap. It'll have the inside line going into 1. Brandon McKissick waiting in the wings. Thought about making it 3 wide. Thinks better of it.
Oh, he's so close to putting him in the fence. Honestly, if I was him, I would have fenced him 3 laps ago,
I
but
feel
that's
like he's
just
going to
me.
use Andy Mango as a pick right here, Derek Justice.
And Derek Justice give him
He
that
does.
lap.
He does. Oh,
Andy Mango, what are you
in
doing?
the way, in the wall, dude.
Andy Mango just
Andy
changed the
Mayonnaise.
face of this race.
Andy
Oh my God.
Mayonnaise on that
He
one.
should get punched in the face.
You gotta wonder if Spencer Preet burned his tires up trying to go as fast as he was through those opening like 40 laps there.
Our producer has told me that Arnold Columbia will be in the booth on lap 60 if he is on the track, if we do not get a yellow. So no matter what, you will be hearing from Arnold Columbia in 10 laps.
I think what happened there is we saw Spencer Preet see that Baskin-Robbins logo getting way too big in his mirror and started to spook him out a little bit, but now Brandon McKissick's on the back bumper of
all
Derek
31
Justice.
flavors in Hot Pursuit.
That's my favorite kind.
You get that free sample spoon and everything makes a world of a difference there. Yes, sir.
I wonder how their free samples are working right now. Are they even open?
If you wait
I'm sure
outside
they have
6 feet apart, you
pickup.
can get one.
We'll ask our in-race reporter that question and more when he joins us here on lap 60.
Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on whatever network we're on.
That's the racing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Of course, you guys remember Derek Justice's interview on Dialed In with Claire B. Lang a few weeks ago. He said he was excited for this Bristol race and figured he had a good shot in this Class B Xfinity Series car. And it looks, he's paying dividends right now.
Now Jake Fisher looks like he's trying to make that move on Chris Wetz that I brought up about 10 laps ago that he still has yet to complete. But that 46 Toyota Supra looks pretty sporty out there, and I'm sure he doesn't want to stay behind Chris Wetz that long, as Andy Mango is going to be used as a pick once again, but not in the favor of Jake Fisher.
Andy
Oh, no, he's
Mango.
going to split it 3 wide, get the one off the
It
corner.
might be in favor of Jake
comes.
Fisher. He might be going for another spot as that 5 car is up in the wall.
in front of him. He's gonna
Oh
thread
my
down.
They're
goodness
almost
gracious.
4 wide.
Golly gee
As he goes
willikers.
for David Shieldhouse in the 20 car.
Jake Fisher's on a mission right now, and we love to see it.
Man,
He's so good.
We
Jake
love
Fisher's
Jake Fisher.
probably one of my favorite drivers on the service. Honestly, after his run in E-Truck Series Night in America, couldn't ask for a better E-racer than Jake Fisher.
He's right up there
Ash,
with another
serious.
favorite, David Shieldhouse. They're battling for position.
Franklin
this is
Ash
for 6th place.
Franklin
Oh
Ash
no,
on
they're wrecking
fresh
down the
tires.
front. Jake Fisher hard in the inside wall.
Oh,
It's a pile up.
You hate to see that for our boy in the number 46 Toyota
Oh,
Supra,
man.
sponsored by Hello Donuts. You hate that.
Damn it, dude. Commentator,
Uh,
Chris.
I was really.
Looks like the 20 got in the wall and sent him into the inside wall.
Oh man.
I was really pulling for that 46 Toyota Supra
yeah, the whole
from DL
front end,
Performance. Everyone at
It's
DL
just-
Performance
what?
in shambles.
This is what we get for talking about people.
I hate this. I really do.
The whole front clip's gone.
That's
Jose Salas
unfortunate.
Jr. hit him after the fact.
That's really
I was looking forward
unfortunate.
to that battle between Shieldhouse and Fisher, and just
That caution came at a pretty good time there, as Franklin Ash on new tires was kind of putting a wrench in the works of Brandon McKissick, who was trying to pass Derek Justice for the lead.
I tell you, man, Fatback McSwain made a great call on that car.
We actually have Ernie now on the line. How you doing, Ernie?
Ernie, this is Jerry Mack up in the STM racing booth. You got us?
Yeah, I copy Jarrett.
So first 58 laps they went caution free. How did you see the race from your cockpit so far?
Well, I've been seeing a lot of those tire whisperers just passing me. Those dudes just sitting there running the bottom past me because I don't know how to save tires.
All right, you could just at Andrew Schwartz next time.
Like-
yeah, he was gonna be up there.
Are
I
they
think a couple
chirping,
other
though?
people. Jose Salas passed me like that. Yeah, it's just tough to save tires here. Running the high line really wears them out, and not the best at that. Not the best at saving tires. So I'm just vibing in 22nd right now.
Do you
So-
think if you had another number font, you'd be better at saving tires?
Maybe. Oh, I haven't tried that yet.
Now, I'd also like to ask who is on the box for the number 39 car today?
Right now it's Warren Rosario, but
All right.
Yes,
well,
Warren.
do you think he can deliver you the best possible finish out there today?
well, the car's set up pretty good. It's almost set up equal to everyone else. It's kind of crazy. And as far as pit calls, I have confidence in him. He knows what he's doing.
All right. Well, that's good to hear from the number 39 team.
Arnold,
All right.
Arnold, do you have any personal picks for this race? Anyone you think who's just been the class of the field so far today?
I'd say look out for Andrew, look out for Brian, look out for Fresh, look out for the people that can save tires. Because if this goes green like that just did, because apparently we have talent now,
right.
it's gonna be a tire race.
I think so.
Do you
Arnold. Love
think,
you.
Do you think Baskin Robbins is still giving out free samples?
Oh yeah, that was the other question.
Oh, I don't think the public really has a very good image of Baskin Robbins, so they're probably still doing it. I don't think they care.
What makes you say that?
Well, They make like mid-tier ice cream and just.
Okay.
Oh.
Coming from a mid-tier
Oh.
guy like yourself. All right.
Well,
Arnold,
they have
Arnold,
it.
thanks for joining us in the booth. Good luck out there, and yeah, stay safe.
We'll talk
Yeah.
to you in a little bit.
I'll kiss you
Alright.
after the race.
Not if I beat the. Yeah.
I'll beat you down there
If we
first.
could touch on a serious matter here, Justin Malillo, I believe, is the first sim racer that has ran with the COVID-19 virus. He is recovering. I think he's doing better than he was a few days ago, so we just want to give him a shout out and hope he's doing as best as he can.
Yeah. Hope you're doing well, Justin. Seriously.
Tough situation, but you know he'll pull through.
That was definitely the smoothest segue in the history of broadcasting, right there.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Actually, I believe Justin is. Never mind, it's not Lucky Dog. My apologies.
Is he a lap down right now? Oh, he is a
He
lap
is
down
one
right
lap
now.
down,
We
yes.
do have cars.
I believe
Laps
we're
down
going
on
green
the
this
racetrack.
lap.
All I'm saying though is that that basketball player that played with the flu, like Justin Malillo, just put him on a different
Yeah,
level
you just
because
dunked on him.
yeah, he's racing a sim race with COVID-19. Crazy.
Derek Justice, it's a great start there. To restart this race on lap 62. Spencer Preet, Brandon McKissick, Blake Reynolds, the top 4. Brian Mercurio creeping his way into the top 5.
Getting a little
Fisher
curious
has
up there.
disconnected.
Jake
I
Fisher
hate
has
that.
backed it up and went home. He's missing a
is-
front clip, so
We're really sad to see that.
yeah,
honestly.
that's tough. Cody Adkins is out there without a front clip, but you know he wasn't making any noise in the first place, so he's just gonna pick up what he
Jake's here
can.
for wins, unfortunately, so that will
Yep.
not happen today.
Single
Speaking
file
of missing
up front.
stuff, Cosmin Yoneshu has no hood, no front clip, and is making money moves in the back right now.
That sounds like a normal race for Cosman, to be honest with you.
The weight
Yeah, I mean,
reduction
he has
is
the
at an
experience.
all-time high.
He can make it happen.
Tyler Claybald has his rear end slammed. I don't know what happened.
It makes
to
you
him.
wonder
There's
what
a lot of
happened
cars.
earlier in the race. Right now, Derek Justice is trying to do to Spencer Preet what Spencer Preet did to everybody else earlier in the race. Hopefully he doesn't burn his tires off as bad as, Preet's kind of staying with him a little bit, but they're checking out from the rest of the field.
Should be interesting to see what the strategy is here, because believe it or not, we're 10 laps away from halfway. So if we go green the rest of the way, it's going to be kind of what Arnold was talking about, where saving your tires is going to be very important.
That will be indeed, as we see Derek Justice half a second in front of Spencer Preet. Single file for the first 7-8 cars, and they're too wide as they cross the stripe back there. In 8th place, I believe.
You got Joey Bailey, Kane Cook battling it out in front of Michael P. Frisch.
Joey Bailey's car is destroyed everywhere. I don't know
Yeah,
how
he's
that
got
thing's
some
still in the
damage.
top 10.
They're driving good, though.
I believe Kane Cook also missed qualifying, so he started last, is already up to 10th. With no cautions, it's really impressive.
That's that Coke Series experience right there. Showing his muscle, trying to work his way up there. He's gonna have a hard time with Chris Wetz though.
Already
We know
a
Chris
car
Wetz.
David
is-
Schildhouse, with tons of damage, has already been lapped on this run. Didn't mean to cut you off there, Matt. Love you.
Yeah, no, that's important information because I don't love to hear that.
Yeah. Now Chris Wetz
That was
is
our pick.
waiting in the wings in 8th place.
That was our pick, Matt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not looking good for us. He's getting a he's. Oh,
Well, you
man,
know,
he's
you
in a
never
tough
know what
spot.
could happen.
You really don't. I mean, it is Bristol. Rubbin is racing.
As they say, it's Bristol, baby.
Yes,
Who
that
says
is
that?
true. Those are the facts.
Michael Waltrip sometimes.
I think Dale Jr. said that one time.
Nah, Dale Jr. doesn't talk.
Dylan Smith going into the pit road. Not sure what the thought process is here for the number 1 car.
Interesting
You know, I don't think I've ever seen Dylan Smith finish a race.
personal
It's been a
attacks
minute.
there from Gabe Herschel. And I will say an interesting fact to note about this booth currently is that half of this booth went to back-to-back Bristol races, the 2018 fall and the 2019 spring race.
We did
so
do
we
that.
know
We
we
did
know
do
what
that.
we're talking about a little bit.
And
What
the
is
other
that?
half watched it on TV.
And some of us went to the 2018 Daytona July race that Eric Jones won, and the
We
other
did do
two
that.
went to the one in 2019 that Justin Haley won. So like that's
Yes.
crazy.
And some
I
of
went
us
to none of
flaked.
those events.
Some of us flaked on 2018 Bristol, fall Bristol. Anyway, back to the race. Derek Justice now, 1.2 second lead over Spencer Preet. Behind him, another second back to Brandon McKissick. Blake Reynolds has kind of faded a little bit in 4th, and then there's a big gap back to 5th.
Jarrett, you think if Mark was there, we would have been able to find our Airbnb a lot sooner?
I think if Mark was there, we wouldn't have seen Hunter Wofford. Anyway, back to the competition. 1.5 seconds now. for Derek Justice. He's kind of putting the smack down on the field in that Baskin-Robbins.
Gotta watch them tires. He's rolling the bottom, which, from my experience this week, rolling the bottom will save your tires a little bit more than, ripping it around the top, but...
And as
I
you
don't
know,
man.
if Derek Justice gets the top 5 in that Baskin-Robbins car, you get a free small cone all across the country on Monday. So
Oh, really?
the whole crowd's
Yeah.
going for him on this
Oh my god. I would
Pick
be
any
with
one
now.
of their 31 flavors, and they'll hand it to you through a little window with some gloves on.
Now,
What if I touch
one of
the
my
gloves,
good
though? I don't know what
friends,
happens.
one of
I
my
don't know.
good friends, Bradley Perez, he is a tire stylist, and he would say right now that the tires on the 31 car are in fact chirping, and he would put up 2 of his fingers with his
Oh, yeah.
middle finger and his pointer finger and his thumb, and he'd be making a chirping noise with both of his hands. And that's what's happening to
Wow.
the 31
That is
car
an
right now.
incredible image, Mark.
Yes. I
Stunning
just had to
and
take
brave.
the knowledge from my tire expert, Brad Perez.
Resident
Shout out
free
Brad
race
Perez.
DJ Bradley Perez.
Yes,
Dylan
part-time
Smith.
DJ, part-time race car driver.
Dylan Smith received throughput has fell to an unacceptable level. That's unfortunate for him as Cody
You
Atkins
hate to
gets
see
lapped.
that.
Tough night in that house because
Yeah, tough night for
Keith
Dylan Smith.
Yolanda Sherman. I don't know if you guys heard. His video card is completely killed, so he will not be racing anytime soon, unfortunately.
You really hate to see that for Keith Yolanda Sherman. He's one of our favorite people in the service and truly an asset to the community. I hope he gets it fixed in time for the second E-Truck Series Night in America part dose.
That sounds like a plug there, Mark. Are you plugging something?
I'm not plugging anything. I'm just saying that be on the lookout for future events that people might want to participate in.
Keep in mind that the
That
22
sounds like a lot of fun.
the 22 lovely folks watching, we are monitoring chats. If anyone has any questions, comments, or concerns, be sure to throw them up there. We will get them on the broadcast here at STN Racing as we
You
work
can also
lap
tweet
85.
those comments and concerns at our in-race reporter at Nold Columbia on Twitter, and we will get him to answer any questions you have for him.
Yes, he does
This
have his
is true.
phone in the vehicle with him.
Use the hashtag NoldNASCAR.
That's
He could get-
NOLDNASCAR
The
hashtag
Nold
Nold NASCAR.
Industries.
Brian
Interesting
Mysterio
about
getting
how
a little
they
bit of
jump
pressure
Go
from
get
behind
her
right
the
now.
event
Stars to them.
recipient.
They're catching up to Brian, trying to take the top 5 spot from him. We got Philip Kraus, we got Michael Cozy Jr., Kane Cook, knocking on Brian's back door.
He's knocking hard on that back door too.
That is
Oh,
not
yeah.
the first time someone has
100%.
knocked on
Oh,
Brian's
man.
back door.
David Schildhouse just trying to get out of the way.
As we work lap 87 here at the last Great Coliseum.
Now, Brian Mercurio, he's a multiple-time event winner of the Nold Industries Go-Getter of the Event Recipient Award.
In fact, he won an unprecedented 15 times in a row.
He did.
He got
He's
disqualified
just
from
always
the
going and getting
competition.
them, you know?
He's really good at going out there and getting it.
Brian is a go-getter when it comes to sim racing.
Oh, he most certainly is.
Oh, but he was gotten as Philip Kraus and Michael Cozy Jr. have worked their way around him as they also navigate around Justin Malello, trying to stay 6 feet away. Justin's just doing his best, having as good of a time as he can right now, while he deals with his illness. They're doing probably the best job I've seen out of everybody of just staying out of everybody's hair if he's not up to pace. He's just
Trying
kind
to get a
of
good finish.
vibing.
No.
If you look up vibing in the dictionary, you'll see Justin Malello on the bottom in turn
Some
right now.
some action right here for second place is Spencer Preet's under attack from Brandon McKissick and Blake Reynolds as they're kind of, racing for second right now. 2 seconds behind Derek Justice, who's really just extending his lead by the lap.
Now, right now, you really got to wonder that if Kane Cook can catch Brian Mercurio, if he's going to hit him from behind and move him out of the way. It's just something that's... You never know, because the high side is just really dominant right now.
A
Yeah, if you're running the bottom,
crowd
you got to
here.
stick to it forever. Otherwise, your tires are going to heat up running up top, and you're just not going to be able to
And
have
then
the
they'll
grip
start
on the
chirping.
bottom. Yeah, they will chirp.
Chirping loudly.
Michael Cozy Jr. keeps getting a run in the middle of the corner on Philip Kraus, making me nervous every time it happens. He gets real close to the bumper.
We know what Philip Kraus
My
looks
goodness.
like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you pull a picture up for the audience? Because I don't know still.
But, oh my goodness. Whoa.
It looks
Andy
like
Mango.
production team said no to that request, Gabe, but Blake Reynolds looks like
Alright,
he's,
maybe in the post race show we can work on that.
he's
We'll
getting
talk to
ready
the boys.
to do his due here on third and second.
Who's doing what now?
Brandon McKissick is on the inside. They're
goodness.
side by side here as they come off the final quarter. Got a little bit loose there to Brandon McKissick, and that allowed Blake Reynolds to capitalize and take over that high side.
I think it's only a matter of time before you see Blake get past both these guys and go up to the front here. I think he's been kind of saving his tires.
Blake,
he knows
if there was just
by side.
They're about to go 3 wide here for second, as Blake Reynolds knows better because he's a Coca-Cola Series
Brandon
driver.
McKissick drops out of that battle and lets Blake Reynolds kind of take it himself here on Spencer Preet. They dive it into turn number 3. Blake Reynolds on the inside of Spencer Preet. They're side by side. Who will be in second?
Not gonna work out for me. You got to really set up that move if you're gonna go down to the inside like that. You got to get a good
Kinda
run off
lost
the
a lot
corner.
of time there.
Get it into the corner without sliding the tires and get the power down early to make that move work.
I think I agree with you, Mark.
One thing that's going to get interesting here is Derek Justice is starting to hit lap traffic. So if Blake Reynolds can clear these guys, I believe he can run them down, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, it's getting blocked up there. We got Dylan Alt, we got Franklin Ash, we got Cody Atkins.
Everyone on my draft.
Not gonna make it easy on him.
Man, this is just really tough for everyone because I'm sure everyone in the field right now just really wants to go to a restaurant right now worse than any time in their entire life, and they just can't.
Oh my God, the 5 car almost just murdered the 31.
We can
Not
use
doing the
names,
best job.
Gabe. We can use names. Here we go. Blake Reynolds pushing Spencer Preet across the start-finish line there on lap 101. Zoe 101. Shout out to that
Ooh.
incredible
That
television
show on
program.
TNet.
Oh, we got
flag.
yellow.
Oh,
What do we got?
yeah.
I don't know. I could
Is
not tell you
anyone-
what happened.
Is anyone sure what's going on?
I don't know what happened.
Let's take a
I
look.
am
Oh,
looking
something
everywhere.
happened. Let's see.
Oh, it looks like Joey Bailey wrecked.
You hate to see that for
Him and
Joseph
Chris
H.
West got
Bailey.
into it.
That's tough. Oh, Chris Wetz, I think, yeah, he pushed off turn 4, hit the wall. And that brought Joey Bailey. Oh, Chris Wetz hit the wall again, and then Joey Bailey comes in, makes some solid contact with him, and everybody kept going. Like, that was
That
the end
might
of the
be
crash.
Chris
but
Wetz might get the dumb award of the race for that one.
That was unlucky right there.
That
You
was
do-
unprecedented, Gabe. I
you
can't
do
believe that.
Hate to see that.
you really don't like to see that.
Yeah.
I wish I could gouge my eyes out right now.
Now, somebody that just snuck into the picture here that I wasn't quite sure on the cusp of a top 10 was even in the show was Michael P. Frisch. Now, he's a quality sim racer, and I did not really see him being a factor, but we might want to keep an eye on him as this race is starting to
yeah.
get towards the end.
He gets it figured out. He passed Ray Alfala on the track under green flag conditions. Like, you can't forget about that.
Do we want to bring in our in-race reporter, or like?
I think
is
we
that-
have to. I think we're financially obligated.
This might be our last
Yes,
opportunity.
I just spoke to the team, and he will be on here in a moment.
That's awesome. That's awesome, Gabe. I'm so glad
Arnold
to hear
Columbia,
that right there.
This is the boys in the booth. You got us?
I think we have some. Issues.
Arnold, this is
With our
Jerry
radio.
Mackey in the STN Racing booth. You got a copy?
All
I
right,
don't
we'll
think he
try
has
him
a
again.
copy. Yeah, I think we'll try him
I
again.
think
here.
we got to move some wires around. Hold on.
Arnold, this is Mark Zabeka in the STN Racing broadcast booth. Do you and the 39 team have a copy?
Hold on, those broadcast nerds are trying to talk to me. Yeah, I got you.
All right, how you doing, Arnold? How's how was that little green flag run there?
It was a pretty long one actually, eh?
You have some
40
damage
laps.
right now.
Do I?
Yeah, rear end's all knocked up.
Oh yeah, I got someone got into me in the back there, just kind of a chain reaction thing. Yeah. I'm just vibing. It's been a really non-Bristol race, honestly. Like, there's been no chaos. It's frankly boring. This isn't Bristol. Bristol's not about saving tires. Bristol's about like fucking. Sorry, sending that in. Sending
we
it
apologize
in.
for Arnold
We apologize.
The tensions
You
are
can
getting high.
continue.
Arnold is. You're not.
All right.
You're
Well,
not
you
a
know-
tire save kind of guy, and you're
you
having
know,
to save your tires. I
yeah.
understand. You're a little bit frustrated right now.
Arnold, you're back there in 18th place. How's the car feeling as those runs continue?
It's just tight. It's just you get into the corner bottom, it's tight. You go up top, it's tight. It's just tight.
Did
Now,
you
can't
try
escape
slowing
it.
down more before the corner?
You see, that's why I'm driving the car.
Arnold,
Hey,
Arnold,
hey, no,
Okay.
no,
Arnold,
we
Gabe,
sent
hold
out your
on.
hashtag during the race. We had a few questions for you. Do you
Right.
mind taking the time to answer some of them?
Yeah, sure.
Username RockMoon26 said, "What the heck come after 6? Hashtag null NASCAR." Is there anything you'd like to say to that?
4, 5, 9.
Hang on. We're
All
not
right.
going
9.
green.
And we
Not
got one more
going
here before we
green.
go back green. Tristan Hagenstein from Michigan says, "You owe me $7." Hashtag Noel NASCAR. Do you have anything you'd like to add to that?
I don't know who that is. I've never owed money in my life. I'm sorry.
Before
No
we let
comment.
you go, Arnold, I have one question for you. Who is your nominee for the Michael Facento Race Award winner of the race?
Race award. I think if anyone should receive a race award winner for winning this race, I think that race award should probably go to Blake Reynolds.
Well, no, the Michael Facento Race Award winner.
Yeah, I think if Michael Vicento wanted to give the race winning award to someone that won this race, I think Blake
No,
Reynolds
no, no,
would
not
probably
who
win.
wins the race.
Arnold, what are your thoughts on Brian McKeown as one of Nold Industries Go-Getter, the event recipient award winners? What are your thoughts on that? And
They give that out
precedented
this
run.
early now?
Yeah. No, I know, but yeah, you know.
All right, we'll let you go here.
Yeah, it was a
Coming
great
in turn
talk,
3.
Arnold. Good
Good
luck.
luck here. Maybe we'll talk to you in victory lane. Probably not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, to prove him wrong.
Tell you, who would have liked that caution with Spencer Preet and Blake Reynolds? Now they have a chance at Derek Justice, who was pulling away in that Baskin Robbins.
And he gets a good restart, so he might get back
great
right
restart.
back where he left off.
That
I
was
don't
an
know.
incredible restart. I've never seen a restart like that in my entire
I
life.
know. Look at him.
It was chilling.
Oh,
Yeah.
Red
Wow,
McKinney.
that's a
Big red.
massive accident
Oh,
on turn two.
Contact.
You
There
hate
is
to
a
see
You
massive
that.
hate to see
collision.
that.
Oh,
You
my
really
God.
gotta hope all
Oh,
those
boy.
guys are
Oh my
alive.
God, they're still wrecking.
Our boy made it through, though.
Yeah, I think Arnold Columbia had
I
no
think
contact.
he's.
You see
I
the
think
roof flaps deployed. He just wasn't
Man.
going to set that car down. We have a caution here. That's unfortunate. Brian Mercurio sneaks his way up into 4th place after that one.
And
I think we need to check the brake
Ryan
pedal on the
Araki
52 car. I don't think he has one.
And Ryan
just went
Araki
zipping through there.
did not stop for that accident. In the O2, oh my goodness.
Did he not either?
No.
Oh,
he
man.
did not. Did Cody Irvin not stop either?
No, he made it through, but he did not slow down very much at all. Oh, Michael Frisch was involved, Jake Poulin, Tyler Claybaugh. Joey Bailey just barely avoided getting any contact in that one.
Man, Arnold did an incredible job.
Yeah, and you know what? I think he caused this by coming in here and saying, "This is not a Bristol race, there's no chaos." And now look at it.
Oh my God,
Thanks,
man.
Arnold.
Cody Irvin almost murdered Kevin McAllister.
everybody watching the stream, can we get some heart reacts in chat? I want to see that chat lit up with hearts right now because I want to see our wonderful viewers and their cute faces in the chat. Let's see them.
Now, don't quote me on this now, but I think Andrew Schwartz is finna wanna gain a lot of positions right here. He was 21st last time across the line, but there's a lot of cars in pit road right now, and Andrew Schwartz is not one of them. Let's see what it is when he crosses the line here. He's going to be P number
14, wow.
14.
A net gain of 7 positions.
7 spots, and there's some cars with damage up ahead of him. So, you know,
Man,
Who
usually
really
have a net
knows?
gain of
I do-
-7 positions.
I would
That
like
is-
to make one personal note here. For the first time tonight, the person who cyberbullied me in my formative years, Michael Cozy Jr., has found his way into the top 5. So happy for him and his crew in the 99 car.
Could you possibly give us a little backstory on that?
It was just one of those circumstances, but I probably deserved it. And it's like this. It was like that one movie called Cyberbully. Yeah, it was. You know, who
Oh
knows?
yeah, I've seen that movie. That was a good movie.
With
Emily
Emily
Osment.
Osment.
It was Emily Osment. Yeah.
Oh yeah. You couldn't
Yeah,
figure
what-
out how to have the pill bottles.
I wonder how
You did-
she's doing.
Just turn off the screen. All right, back to the lap 112 here.
You know who
At the-
got a lot of damage in that was Brian Mercurio. His entire back end is crunched in.
You know
It's
what?
crazy that we brought up former Disney stars before we talked about Brian Mercurio.
You know what phrase we haven't used tonight to describe this bull ring of a racetrack?
What?
The world's fastest half mile.
But that's factually incorrect because that's Winchester Speedway.
Yeah, I don't like using that slur.
My mother almost died at Winchester Speedway, Mark Zebecca, so it's a very interesting way to bring that
How
up.
did she almost die there?
A tire came off of a race car, and she was standing where the tire was headed, and then John Mackey pulled through and pulled it out of the way at the last second.
That sounds like Final
Shout out John
Destination.
Mackey.
Yeah, shout out to
Honestly.
John Mackey.
Looks like we're
Shout
going
out
back
to John
green here.
Mackey, always. As we get set to go green on this NASCAR.
Looks like we
Arnold
have.
Columbia is up to P11 right
Yeah,
now.
he,
Want to make
he's
you
a
love
not
to
full
gonna
note
see
of
be
that
that.
wrong. I hope
for
he
our
tells me
boy.
off if he wins.
So I don't know.
My
I
pick,
don't know what to
Brian
expect.
Mercurio, is looking pretty good right now, but I mean, I could also jinx him like I did Jake Fisher,
he's
who was
the
my
top
secondary
rear-ended.
pick.
Let's just
I
stop
don't
talking
know.
about people.
Yeah,
You know?
me and my homies hate people.
Andy Green is back out at the Bristol Motor Speedway.
There's a great restart there by Derek Justice, who has already a car length and a half on Spencer Preet to take that bottom lane, and Spencer Preet's under some fire from Blake Reynolds.
Oh man, the 99 just cleared himself on the backstretch, but it looks like Brian checked up for him.
Oh, Spencer Preet making a move to the inside of Derek Justice as they head down into turn 1.
Let's see if he'll be able to make it stick.
Blake Reynolds isn't going to sit here and wait.
In a good spot here, no matter what happens.
Blake Reynolds has that high side on Spencer Preet. Spencer
Oh,
Preet not
somebody-
clear.
Sean Butler,
Sean
sideways.
Butler's
save.
had a great save.
Great save there by Sean Butler.
Solid save by Sean Butler, one of
That
our
was-
I
broadcasters.
think Sean
Big
Butler
House.
just had a good
Sean
save.
Butler's a part of the Dollar Save Club on that one.
Shout out Sean Butler.
Yeah, we
You
like
love to
him.
see Sean Butler make a save like that.
Resident Steve Park fan. Great guy. Great screenshots. And
Great
great racing
everything.
going on here.
Great
So,
grape drink broadcaster too.
he did, yeah.
Yes.
Fantastic stuff from Sean Butler. Um,
Fantastic stuff for a fantastic series. That was the Grape Drink Next Gen race on iRacing. That was a fun night.
oh yeah,
Cool.
stay tuned. Part 2 coming soon to what was it called? Hooligans Racing Network near you, probably. Maybe it'd be on Bottom Split. Who knows?
I don't really think it's a good idea to promote other networks on this channel, Matt.
Hey man, the guy that's running this show was running that show. So how about you step off, Dave?
Did you take a hit
Apologize
while
for
you
my
were saying
language.
that?
We're just one really big sim
Oh, yeah.
racing community here. We
I
love
heard
to
it in
see
your
everyone.
mouth when you did that.
Yeah, I tried to quit juuling, but then NASCAR got canceled, so I was
And
like,
we
oh,
have
you know.
30 laps to go.
30 laps
Anyway,
for
back
me.
to the race. Yeah.
Yeah, we got Michael Cozy Jr. trying to put the moves on Spencer Preet for 3rd place right now.
Of course, the shooters really picked up speed in the second half of this race.
He has. He was kind of vibing for a little while, and then he got back in it, and he's, I thought he was going to go low right there, but Spencer Preet's running in the middle, so it's kind of hard to do that.
Spencer Preet really hasn't made the best adjustments on pit road as his car is
Oh,
kind
no.
of faded. He probably led about 20, 25 laps at the start of this one and was looking like the car to beat there for a little while before Derek Justice and Blake Reynolds got by him, and they seem to be in a class of their own right now at the moment.
Yeah, it's still a fairly cordial race, I should say. Philip Kraus has no
Nice
nose,
adjective,
and he's
Matt.
vibing.
Matt,
Thank you.
that is
I learned them
incredible.
in school.
What dictionary did you look at for that?
What pocket
people,
thesaurus
people
do you have?
like to
It's called
talk
a
about
thesaurus,
Webster's,
Gabe.
but honestly, I get all my definitions from Urban Dictionary.
Oh, okay. Proud sponsor of Brian Mercurio and the number 41 team.
Absolutely. Tyler Claybaugh up here in 12th with like a car that looks like it should be on the rollback right now.
He was in the last accident, wasn't he?
Be a
He was
big
in that
points
accident.
night for Brian Mercurio as he currently sits 10th in points, and you know 1 and 2. Derek Justice, Blake Reynolds are running 1-2 right now, but everyone else in front of him is not even in the top 10 in points. So big gain here tonight. Brian Mercurio can hold
Oh,
in
we
5th
see them
place.
almost go through
And a
the line
caution
there.
is
Oh, yeah,
out.
we gotta yell it.
Oh, we got a crash in turn 1. Looks like Franklin Ash and Andy Mango
Oh
involved
my
in this
god,
one.
my two favorite drivers.
Andy Mayonnaise and Franklin
Yeah, I
Ash in
hate to
this
see
one.
that
Oh.
for Andy Mango. He's
Oh my
really
God.
been
Up
into him
here.
today.
He has had such an okay run, and that's
Oh.
awful to end like that.
Oh man, Andy Mango hit the wall off of turn number 4 and got a shunt from Dylan Alt, sending him hard into the inside pit wall. Oh no, Justin Malolo's involved in it.
Okay, he should get suspended for that.
Yeah,
No one
honestly,
messes
like,
with
what-
Justin Malolo.
Why are you gonna do that? Justin's. I'm angry right now.
So, do
Well-
you guys think people are gonna stay out here?
Would you say that you're Andy right now?
Oh, dude, I'm
I-
Actually,
Mango's.
Mango.
You know, Gabe Herschel. If I had to guess, I would say the front. Let's see. You know, like we'll see what happens. I guess we should get Arnold Columbia in the pit booth to see if he's. I guess they're pitting already.
If Arnold doesn't stay out, I don't want him to come up here.
I think we should have Arnold finish the race on the
99 stayed out,
broadcast.
19 stayed out. Looks like it's kind of
Awesome strategy
Arnold,
calls.
Stay out. Let's get him in the booth.
Awesome strategy calls out there by these crew chiefs, such as
Warren
Fatback
Rosario on top of the
McSwain.
box for that 39 cart.
Track position is key, and it is king here at the Bristol Motor Speedway. So very interesting strategy calls here, as Spencer Preet has lagged out of the session.
Oh no.
Oh
A
my
massive
God.
development
Wait,
as he was
has
running
he?
in 3rd place.
Yo!
Arnold, I just want to get a question in here real quick. On
Yeah,
that. Like, what are
yeah.
your thoughts right now as you're looking at? You're going to restart 4th position on the top
Uh-huh.
side, 2nd car on the top. What are your thoughts? Like, what are you nervous? Are
They're
you
gonna
okay?
wreck. I'm not nervous
I
at
would
all.
think
This
it's a
race is
fair
not
assessment.
going. We're not gonna get 5 laps under green.
You were here for the first half, right?
Okay, but it's a different race now.
One thing I
Now-
will say is, Arnold Columbia, you and the 3 cars ahead of you, Michael Kosey Jr., Joey Bailey, Kyle Raleigh, you guys have been on those tires for 25 laps. And do you think 4 cars staying out is enough to hold off the leaders who everyone else pitted for?
Well, we're about to find out, aren't we?
Oh, wow.
I like
Hey,
that.
Arnold.
That's confident.
I'll make it on the bed to you tonight, Arnold.
Arnold,
Yes.
I was looking at your Spotify this morning, and it said the last song that you listened to was "Dear Maria, Count Me In." I'd just like to say shout out to All Time Low and their
Shout
new
out All
album,
Time Low.
"Wake Up
Listen to their new
Sunshine."
album.
It is very good.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna go back
Alright,
over now.
Go back in
All
the
I can
car.
say
Good
is
luck.
you're not gonna
Yeah,
see.
get back
you're
in
gonna
the
see
car
something
and
you haven't
drive.
seen on Fox before. Let me tell you
This
that.
is STN. You're so dumb. Literally. Yeah, he's
That
gone.
is-
Get out of here. Don't want to talk to him anyway.
He called the shot. You think he has a shot?
I
Oh,
think
he came
he's
out
gonna,
swinging.
gonna give a shot to one of the cars in front of him or get a shot from behind. That's
I hope he
was-
wins. I hope he wins
my
the
thoughts.
race.
How is Harris Lou my biggest fan on Twitter?
I don't know. I was just seeing that.
I don't even
but shout
follow
out
the guy.
Harris Lou.
Yeah, shout out Harris
honestly.
Lou Creative.
Yeah,
What a
we
guy.
love Harris Lou in this house.
We love Harris Lou. Absolutely. Great guy, great fashion sense.
Absolutely.
Great designer.
The Dale Earnhardt shoes. Come on.
Nice Fox body Mustangs, plural.
Oh, honey.
Awesome, yeah.
Yeah, we love him.
This will be a very interesting restart here, folks. As we mentioned, the first 2 rows stayed out. And then 5th on back have fresh tires, and they've been the class of the field so far. We'll see. Michael Kosey Jr. was up there before the strategy, so I'll expect him to stay up there, but we're really interested to see what
Now-
happens to Arnold Columbia and Kyle Riley.
Blake Reynolds might be in the best spot here if he gets the top roll. He can get by the 31 and get clean track, but it's gonna be interesting to see here.
Let's see if Kyle Riley can get a free blooming
And
onion
let's
for
see.
everybody on Monday.
And let's see if Arnold was right about having any green flag laps. Here we go, green flag. Michael Kosey Jr. gets away as they dive into turn number 1.
Derek Justice wasting no time trying to run the middle and squeak by. Blake Reynolds
Oh,
gonna try and go with them. I don't know, dude. It's getting tight up there.
Derek
Oh,
Justice
Oh, we got
cautions
yellow.
back
We got a
out.
wreck.
Michael
happened?
Kosey Jr. and Joey Bailey love to see that caution.
Looks like Bronson Stafford got a little bit bodied by Cosmin Yoneshu, put up in the wall, and spins down. Ooh, heavy
Matt, that
contact
sounds like a
to the
statement
inside
you
wall.
made in 2013.
What did I say?
What you just said.
What did I say? I forget.
Cosmin bodied
Oh yeah.
Bronson. It sounds like
Bodied,
Iska 2013.
Folks up in the booth and folks in the chat, anyone like to change their pick for this race?
Are we re-racking?
I mean, we can be back,
right,
Matt, our picks out of it, I
Yeah,
figured.
yeah. That's
So,
fair. That's fair.
Yeah, well, we could go.
That's something pussies would say. I picked Brian Mercury, and I'm sticking to him.
Okay.
I'd
Andrew
stick to
Schwartz
Brian
is
too,
not going to win
honestly.
this race, and I picked him. So I'm going to go with Blake Reynolds.
You know what? I'm gonna go ahead
Oh,
and
that's
go out
just
on
a
a limb here.
cop-out pick. Come on now.
I'm
Alright,
gonna go
I'll
out
go
on a
with-
limb here, right? I'm gonna take it way out there, way out back, as you could say, and pick Kyle Riley. I don't know.
Wow.
That's a.
Did you like that?
Nobody's got
I
any
came up with
faith
that
in
one
our
on the
boy,
fly.
Kyle Riley was going to
Bernard.
go to the Atlanta NASCAR race before it was
He
canceled.
was. He was.
As
He had
was
to
I.
cancel his flight. That's a tough one. Kyle Riley was finally gonna become real, as so one of the boys was gonna finally meet him in person.
And I was going to
but
be there.
You were gonna be
Yeah,
there.
but
You would
like
have
he
been.
was at
You
the
would have seen
Menards
Kyle
hauler in
become real.
2013 at Pocono.
So we still do not know if Kyle Riley is real.
Yeah, him, Michael Frisch. We've met Arnold, so
No,
Michael
you know,
Kosey Jr. and Joey Bailey have been on these tires for 31 laps.
I want to
Figure
say
out.
that Brad has met Michael Frisch just like a long time ago. I think. I don't know. Maybe.
I'm not sure. I'm not
I
sure.
feel
It
like
wasn't
someone's
recent
met
enough
Michael
for him.
Frisch.
I don't know. He could have. It could have been a hologram. You
Can
don't
we
know.
get a
Mark.
fact
Come on.
check on that one, please?
Yeah. Anybody in chat? Do you know if anybody has met Michael Frisch in the sim racing community?
Somebody,
I need to know
anybody,
this.
please.
Tristan
Please.
Agenstein says he does not think Franklin Nash will win this race.
Thank you, Tristan, for
Shooting
your
Rock
insight.
77 asks, we will see some real speed. Hashtag Nold NASCAR.
Yes, absolutely. We love Nold in this house.
Unfortunately
So we're
for
gonna have
Arnold
15
Columbia,
to go
who fell
here.
back. I do think, guys, I'm afraid to say it, our faithful, lovable, and loyal Innovation Portal, Arnold Columbia, will be eaten alive on this restart, I'm afraid to see, as he's falling back to 6th place. There's no more
Honestly, I feel
cushion.
like he's gonna put those fenders up next to our Coca-Cola Series driver Blake Reynolds and possibly give
Probably
him a run
rookie,
for his
you're
money.
right.
Wake up
Yeah.
from your dream, Mark. Wake up from your dream on that one. As much as I love the kid, it just, fresh tires are just key here, and I don't think track position is that deep right now, given the circumstance. But I could be wrong. Who knows? That's why I'm sitting over here and not behind the wheel. So
Yeah, not as deep as my clinically depressed thoughts. What? All right. Anyway, we're about to go green here in this NASCAR race at Bristol, the Thunder Valley, the last great
We're
Coliseum.
gonna have 13 to go here, I believe, on the restart.
stop sending me modern baseball lyrics. It's not 2015. I don't want to get back with you. Here we go. 15 laps to go. Is Chris Wetz this way? No.
Where is Chris Wetz right now?
I don't know where he's
19.
running. That's
Tristan,
a good
Tristan
run for him.
Hagenstein says in the chat that Chris Wetz is that way. We'll see if that becomes true here later in this race. As we wind up here.
What's
I think
Chris
we're already
Wetz?
at later.
Yeah, but
Which way is Chris Wetz?
He's not this way. I believe the lights on the pace car are out.
Yep.
Yep. You're
Is he
correct
getting
on that
hit from
statement,
behind?
This will be a massive restart in the shaping of the
The outside
finale
lane
of
is
this
not
race.
tightening up here, and I think it's going to
Yeah.
help Arnold out. Green flag back in the air.
Green
Michael
flag
Cozy
out.
with a good jump
Fantastic.
on the restart.
It was a great
31
restart, but he
clear the
will have
19-year-old.
Derek Justice all over his rearview mirror. But Derek Justice himself has Blake Reynolds on him. Joey
Arnold
Daly's
almost got spun out there in the back.
staying
Looks like he'll
strong
make
on
it
that high
through.
side.
Oh, Arnold's getting hit from behind by Kane
Oh,
Cook.
oh, in the wall goes Arnold Columbia. Arnold Columbia in the wall hard.
Oh, Kevin McAdams and Andy
Kissick.
Wall, Tyler
Claybon
Claybon.
gets a little piece at the end.
You
Michael
hate to
Cozy
see that.
Jr. has to count his lucky stars tonight, as this caution means he will continue the lead and get one more chance to jump, at least one more chance to jump out in front of a lead of Derek Justice, who has 25
Some might
lap
say-
tires.
He wants to get cozy with his luck right now.
Well, let's get Arnold in the
That
booth
was
here.
really
Maybe
good
he'll
one, Mark.
talk to our people who will talk to his people and see what happened there.
Yeah. Now, do we think Michael
Oh!
Cozy Jr. will be... Well, oh.
Arnold has just slammed into the back of Kane Cook on the back straightaway.
Oh no.
Oh my goodness. I was going to say, like, as I was watching that transpire, I was like, he might be mad
And we
right
have
now.
him in the booth. Arnold Columbia, what has happened to your race in the last 2
You know,
minutes?
you just get these pro drivers in here, and they treat everyone like they're not even real people. So that's what happens. They just turn you, and they don't even care. And they don't even care. They just turn you in front of the field. They don't give a fuck.
Well, all right, we apologize for that. language.
Obviously, tempers are high. Arnold, you know, you had a great race going to that point. What exactly happened out there?
I just got turned. Like, he just turned me.
What's your opinion on Kane Cook right now?
Oh, hold on. I gotta pass some people here.
Do you like
Oh,
Dane Cook, the comedian, alternatively?
Dane Cook? No, not really.
What about Kane Cook at that point?
Like, no, not Kane Cook. Okay, I'm off the pit road now, and yeah, like, he just dumped me. Not much else to say.
He did dump you. We did look back at that. Will we see
They hit
payback
you a
at
couple
Spa?
times throughout
I don't
that
know. We
corner.
have
No,
no
we'll
choice
see.
but to stand right now, honestly.
Yeah.
Kane Cook will not finish this race if it's the last thing I do.
Something like that. Well, my car
That's-
is like...
That was a quote from Gabe Herschel and not Arnold Columbia. I want that on the record.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
what are
I
you going
didn't
to
say
do?
that.
That was not a terroristic threat. Stevie Minson, if you're watching, that was not, in fact, a terroristic
Matt.
threat.
I'm not gonna do anything. It's all
Yeah,
talk.
we're up here, we're chilling on Colossus, and you're out here saying you're going to
That's
go
all
wreck
talk,
somebody.
just
like
like
the lights
we're
on the
trying
pace
to
car
do.
out?
Throw a bottle at him.
Oh,
No, they're
lights on
still
the-
on.
they're
Are
still
I
they
can
on?
commentate the rest of this, I guess. That car's done.
All right,
Oh, no, they're
so
still
welcome
on.
up to the booth here.
There's a quick jump from the car to the booth there for Arnold Columbia.
Yeah, I got water for you. Let me hand it to you real quick.
Well, see,
Oh, yeah, I need
our
that.
sim booth is located on top of the Colossus Tower right now, instead of the
Alright.
traditional.
Yeah, we
you
teleported
notice,
him up
if
here.
you look in the infield, you will see Arnold climbing up with the ladder we are holding for him.
It's actually really loud up here, so it's unfortunate that
Yeah.
we have to be. They have no ear equipment, but they're a sold out crowd here. So even with the fans, it's hard to hear what's going on.
Yeah.
But we will see fireworks, frankly, I'm afraid. Even though it's daytime, we'll see fireworks on this restart here as Cozy and Justice make up the first row. Bailey Reynolds second.
He's
And,
going to really have to play some
Now,
games
some might
here.
say the amount of decibel level up here is a bit high, but frankly, I don't know.
The field seems stacked up back there as they can't really get the positions
I think
right.
they got one more lap to go around.
We
so
will
I
go
think
one
they're all right.
more lap. to
What
try
are we
to
looking
see
at
Brian
there? We got
Mercurio looking pretty sporty
seven-
for this late race restart.
7 laps to go on the restart, I believe.
That's what you'd hope.
Now,
Yeah, I mean, I can't
Arnold,
really
since
do
you,
math,
Since
so.
you just joined us, you have a pick to win this race.
I was just saying this. I think it's gonna be Justice. Is he leading right now?
He's in second. The 99's been getting excellent restarts the whole race.
But
Yeah.
the tires are wearing by the lap, so keep that
Yes.
in mind, Gabriel Herschel.
All
Yes,
I'm saying is that
definitely.
last restart made me, a little happy.
Shout out to Chris Herschel here at the Bristol Motor Speedway,
If he is watching.
if he is watching.
Shout out Chris Herschel. Thank
Here
you for
we
letting us
go.
have a good time at races.
Looks like the iRacing pace car will duck down.
And
Green
look at
flag
that
is out.
99.
What a
He
start
just
there
left
by
him in the
Michael
dust.
Cozy.
Wow, that was a
And
good
he
start.
would have had to have done that to get away from Derek Justice. Derek Justice on the inside. Already
He
the back
might-
bumper of Cozy off of 2.
You might see him hit him from behind here as he's peeking in low.
And
Brian
Reynolds.
Mercurio into the picture back there in 4th place.
Speaking of hitting it from
Here comes
behind,
Blake
Brian
Reynolds.
Mercurio on his way up.
Blake Reynolds is going to have a huge
Oh, he's
run
on the
here
high
the
side
two.
now.
Michael Cozy Jr. doing a great job as there will be 5 to go when they cross the stripe here after
Oh,
the
Derek
he
Justice
crossed him
with
in
the
the-
Oh, Derek Justice threw it in there. The 99 is gonna get loose, and Blake Reynolds is gonna
Oh,
do
they're wrecking! The 30
Oh,
Oh, no.
Brian Mercurio is going to feel hard done by.
Oh,
have
I
to
just
say-
exited the pits, by the way.
You have to say what Michael Cozy did there was uncalled for, but Brian Mercurio is going to be a little bit upset about that one.
That was something else.
Chris
It all
Wett's the
started
leader?
the 3.
honestly,
The
the
three
move
got
by
into the
Derek
31.
Justice was
Is Chris Wett's the leader? No way. Okay, no.
nah.
Oh, Derek's leading still.
Shane Therian is now in 2nd place, a name you haven't heard much of tonight.
Yeah, the last time we
38
mentioned
car.
Shane Therian, he was battling Jake Fisher for 9th place, and you see how that turned out for Jake.
Yeah, it looks like the 3 just got into the 31, who got into the 99. Chain reaction accident there.
And guys, no disrespect to anyone else up in the top 5 right now, but it looks like, just looking at the names up there and how this race has gone so far, Derek Justice, this is his race to lose right now.
Absolutely. I don't. Nothing really happened to him in that little skirmish that they had off turn 4.
Now, if we take a look at 8th place right now, it looks like Tyler Claybaugh made a little sneaky boy moves up there. I don't know if he got any more damage to that, but
Man, how is that machine
what more
still
damage
going?
could happen?
he might be able to salvage a solid top 10 run out of this day.
The only thing left to get is brain damage from that 42 car.
Yes,
Was
that is
Kane
a
Cook
fact,
in it?
Gabe.
Shout out to
Kane Cook is in
Ryan
5th.
Newman.
Oh,
He
that
did get a little
sucks.
piece of it, though.
Oh, well,
You
that's-
really
that's
hate to
gonna
see
be-
that for specifically Brian Mercurio, who really, for the first time of the entire race, looked like he was in the picture there to go for the shot at the lead, and then just collected in that domino effect, and you hate to see that happen for
Yeah,
such
got
a good
clipped
guy,
late.
Brian Mercurio.
And that sends him back. Where's he at now? He's kind of far back there. He's
He's at 10th
knocking
place
on the
right
back
now
door.
for Brian Mercurio. He's being
Yeah, in the
scored
top
10th
10.
place. Michael P. Frisch right behind him. Michael
Hell
P.
yeah.
Frisch, of course, who passed Ray Alfala in the first E-Truck Series in America under green. Spencer
Yeah,
Pete
just
back
straight up
into the
drove past
session.
him.
Spencer Pete is back into the session, and he's racing with Joe Solis Jr. for 30th place now. What a fall from grace that's been tonight.
Oh yeah.
You hate to see that for Spencer Preet. I genuinely still don't know who the man is, but he's a solid
I don't
driver
know,
and he's
but
looking
he
pretty
is
He's
a
smooth
fast. He
hero.
didn't do
today.
nothing wrong.
He's
Didn't
a
do nothing
hero.
wrong.
He
Just
should be leading
vibing.
this race.
Also, a shout out because Warped Tour has been canceled for the past 2 years, and I really hate that it's no longer a thing.
Well, it would have been canceled this year, Mark.
Well,
So it
yeah,
wouldn't have. They
it's tough.
still would have had it.
Could you
Awesome
imagine?
job with that sentence, Gabe. I'm happy for you.
Thank you. First time caller, long time listener.
I do want to give a quick shout out to broadcasting queen Claire B. Lang, as she'll be pulling for Derek Justice in this one, as she had him on his on her radio show Dialed In a few weeks ago. He said he had a strong car here at Bristol. He was really excited to get out to the high banks of Bristol, and it's paying off so far
Now,
for
is
him
this-
tonight.
Is this the only attempt, or are they unlimited attempts?
I think it's 3.
Doesn't
I
say
believe
three,
it's
it just
3
says one.
attempts at a green white checkered.
I do believe
It's
this is Derek.
unlimited.
Unlimited. All right. Thank you for having you in the booth as we take the one to go here. I think honestly, this is Derek Justice's race to lose.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
he'd have
absolutely.
to screw up pretty bad.
Yeah, it would be unfortunate. What could happen though is maybe Shane Theron gets excited, Ryan Naraki gets excited. People who haven't really been up here all night and try to win this race
I
in
hope
the
Sean
first turn.
Butler wins.
Whatever
Possibly,
happens
yeah,
happens.
Sean Butler. Like,
Pulling
I
for
mean,
Sean Butler right
I
now.
don't really know how good of an iRacer Sean Butler is, but he's got to be decent
He's
enough.
up there,
I mean,
and he's got no rear clip, which means the car will be faster on the straightaway.
It's Mark's run.
rear bumper cover, Gabriel. Anyway, as
Pace
we
car
get set,
pulls
the
in.
pace
Car
car's
is
off,
off,
and a
and what
man,
a jump by Derek Justice.
And it is over here at Bristol.
And that could be the race right there
Yeah,
if he gets back
that's
and
it,
sees that
folks.
white flag. But it's all about if he gets that white flag. Brian Mercurio's gaining spot back there.
no!
Will that bring up the caution?
Butler.
No caution yet. No caution.
No
yet.
caution.
Then we
The
will get
white
the white.
flag.
White flag.
Looks
White
like
flag
Derek
is
Justice
out.
has this race in his hand. Shane
And Jake
Therian.
Poulin is in the wall in the back.
Shane
Oh,
Therian
man.
in second. 4 car lengths. Looks like it won't be enough. Derek Justice, Baskin Robbins, 31 flavors. Only one that matters tonight. Derek Justice gets the win here at the Bristol Motor Speedway.
Oh, and they're wrecking into turn 1.
Man, that means the first 31 people to show up at Baskin Robbins in Arkansas tomorrow will get 31 free flavors. That's crazy.
Oh, that's why you were asking about Baskin Robbins.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Arnold does not know what trading paints is. What a run that was by Derek Justice. He really had the whole field covered there for a long period of that race. And honestly, guys, you got to say it. That's deserved a win right there.
Let's get Rut down on the front stretch and get Derek Justice's on-track interview.
Are we going to interview him post-race? Is that a
Yes,
possibility?
that will be planned once we get going here.
Okay.
One thing I
Yeah.
don't want to overlook here is look at the names we have in the top 10. Obviously, Derek Justice gets the win. Shane Therian P2. Sean Butler holds on for 3rd. Kane Cook with a 4th place finish after his run-in with Arnold. He's not happy about it. You can hear him.
Ryan
Araki
went through a wreck
gets a
and did
top
not
5
live.
finish.
He got
Dylan
fifth.
Alt, after his issues early, comes home 6th. Brandon McKissick in 7th. Tyler Claybaugh comes home 8th position. Brian Mercurio holds on for 9th. And Chris Wetz comes home to round out the top 5. Or top
Cody
10.
Herman
Sorry.
had a quiet night. Came home 11th.
I almost said that. Anyway,
Can I buy a vowel? Here we go. Derek Justice doing the Polish victory lap here for the fans. Sold out crowd here at the world's fastest half mile that's not named Winchester Speedway, and probably a lot of other
Yeah.
ones. As Derek
Salem.
Justice.
yeah, I was about to say Salem. Baker's dumpster fire.
Can I buy a vowel, Matthew?
Baker's Dumpster Fire 150
No,
is the name of the race that Derek Justice just won.
Derek Justice, of course, going to the
Oh,
pit road,
He better be
victory
careful.
lane.
There's crewmen down there.
Oh,
Victory lane on top
I hope it
of the
doesn't hit
media
Rut.
center.
yes, the media center. That's usually where people such as Matt Weaver and Jeff Gluck hang out during and
And Bob
post-race at the
Bockhurst.
Bristol
Don't
races.
forget
Yes,
about Bob.
do not forget Bob and
forgets
Justin
Bob?
Malillo.
Now, is there any way we could get Is there any way while we're working on getting
Okay, that
31
sounded like
in
a
here?
guitar riff.
Thank you.
Oh, a guitar riff? You want one of those?
Here we go. Nice.
Yeah.
I've heard that song before, Mark. It's a great
So
one.
to round
Oh,
out
that's
the
never
top 10, we had, as we said, we had Chris Wetz. 11th was Cody Erdman. 12th was Philip Kraus. 13th, Kevin McAdams, who I think was in 2 wrecks to end the race. 14th was Jake Poulin. 15th was Frisch. 16th, Joey Bailey. 17th, Kyle Riley. 18th, Blake Reynolds after that last incident. Andrew Schwartz came in 19th, and Cosbin, who lost the entire front end of his car by lap 20, ended up 20th. The
Fantastic.
99 ended up 21st after whatever you'd call that last lap. 22nd was Bronson Stafford. 23rd was Justin. He was the last car on the lead lap.
Hell
So
yeah,
good,
dude.
good run for him, all with all things considered. After that, everyone else is multiple laps down or out of the race. So
24th, Cody Atkins. 25th, David Schillhouse. 26th, Arnold Columbia. Unfortunate break for him. 26th, Franklin Ash. 27th, Andy Mango. 29th, Joe Sauls Jr. 30th, Spencer Preet, who had the unfortunate circumstance of lagging out. 31st, Dylan Smith. And rounding out the field in 32nd was Jacob Fisher. One thing this race will do is really extend Derek Justice's already 27-point lead on the field. I believe that's him joining us now on the channel. It was
Actually,
not. It is
Sean
not. That's unfortunate.
Furion, our second place finisher for today.
Shit.
Hello.
Hello. How are you doing?
I am good.
You got a copy?
Got you.
You know, so at the end of that race, really saw you come into picture after that massive wreck that set up for the green-white checker. Did you expect to find yourself in a position like that towards the end of the race?
No, I knew I had a top 5 car, but I wasn't expecting to get to second. But I mean, I'll take it at this track.
Yeah, the
believe
clean
Mo-
car was a good run for you.
So
Yeah.
how did you get through that wreck? Were you anywhere near that one? Were you close to getting involved? What did you see out of the cockpit of your car?
I saw some cars get squirrely, and I had someone in my ear just say, "Just keep it in the gas." And I got hit a little bit, but I managed to go from 8th to 2nd. So I didn't know what I saw. I just kept going.
Who was that person in your ear, if you don't mind me asking?
It was Sam Dyer. He broadcasts this league sometimes.
Awesome. Shout out to that guy.
Okay, gotcha.
Well, great run there, Shane. We're happy to see you finish second. And yeah, thanks for joining us in the booth tonight.
Yeah, thank you.
You have a good one.
Yeah, drive safe.
Now I think maybe we can get Derek Justice, the race winner.
Or do we want Sean Butler for?
I want to
first?
end with Sean. Let's get Justice in here.
All right, yeah, we can end with Sean Butler. Yeah,
End. Oh.
yeah, and like yeah, sports.
Can we get Kane Cook in here? I love this.
Modern
These guys trying to work
baseball's,
out.
Oh,
yeah.
If you get Kane Cook in here, I will talk to him.
Someone call drama alert up if we get Kane Cook in here.
Killer Keems.
Shout out the Killers coming out with a new album this year, by the way.
That's
Yeah.
fantastic.
Excited. Sean Butler is here. We are so excited to speak to you, Sean.
I am here. How are you guys doing?
Doing good.
You're awesome,
Fantastic.
Sean.
So
How are
hard the
you?
whole race.
It is great to hear. I am good. Thank you very much for asking.
That's
I appreciate
awesome.
everything you guys did tonight.
We appreciate everything you did on the track, provided endless entertainment. Now, towards the end of that race, there was that massive wreck that caused, that sort of green-white checkered finish. What did you see out of the view of your car for that one?
Well, as you could see, I saw cars spinning everywhere when the wreck happened, and then unfortunately there was one that ended up right on my front end. So I did a good job avoiding wrecks and got all really lucky midway through the race, avoiding all the wrecks. But I somehow found myself in the final two, and I still have no clue how I finished third. But like Shane said, hell, I'll take it.
Yeah, I mean, you had earlier in the race, you had like a hell of a save. I think it was in turns 3 and 4. Car got down on the apron, was sideways. We're all freaking out. But
Yeah,
I kept it
as
straight.
Jarrett Mackey said, you are now a member of the Dollar Save Club.
Oh, very clever.
Yes.
Yeah, I was still trying to figure out why that happened because I was literally doing the same thing all race, and then it just happened there. I'm just glad I was able to recover from that.
Oh, yeah.
I was very angry at that.
Yeah, we did a great job saving that car. You did a great job getting through the wreck and finishing third on the podium tonight for the 35 car. Any shout-outs you want to give before the end of this one?
Well, like I said, just want to give a shout out to you guys. Did a great job in the proverbial booth today, calling all this action. A little too much of it, but hey, it's Bristol. And all my friends down at the Bottom Split channel from
yeah,
Twitch,
dude.
we're going over there. And everyone in this league for coming every week. It's really, really fun league, and we're hoping we can keep it going at Spa next week.
Oh, Spot's going to be something else. It's going to be something you've never seen on STN, or I'm not sure what. Yeah.
Awesome, Matt. Well, Sean,
Yeah,
thanks for
incredible.
joining us. Thanks for the entertainment on the track tonight, and have a good one.
Not a problem, boys. Thank you very much for putting it on. Have a good one.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
good luck
too.
next week.
Drive safe.
Drive safe, yeah.
Pause next week?
Are
It is.
we going to hear from Derek Justice before the end of this one?
I thought it was Richmond. That's why I wrecked him. I hope I don't get suspended.
Derek Justice, welcome to the booth. Can you get wow.
Yep.
Yeah,
Gabe.
words. Can you hear us?
Gabe Herschel, everybody.
Can you hear us?
Yes, I got you guys.
All right, Derek, you seem like the class of the field for most of the night. Why was your car so fast tonight?
I was just able to roll the bottom. The setup turned really good off center off the corner, and also saved tires a little bit. But other than that, if you try to run the middle and the high side to try to get around to people, it's really hard to do. But I was really fortunate to get runs at the right time and able to pull the passes off.
We saw the first 35, 40 laps. We had Spencer Preet out there getting a pretty big lead. What did you change to try to reel him in and change your fortunes?
I think since I saw Spencer was running the high side, I kind of knew he was going to burn off his right front a little bit. It was just a matter of time he'd catch up to him if that went green. But yeah, my plan was to try to roll the middle or bottom the whole day. And that's what I did.
So the other drivers where they finished, that's really going to increase your lead in the point standings here. What are your thoughts going into Spa next week?
Not very good. I'm not a road course racer, and but we dig seat time and see what we can do, and hopefully we can not have a disastrous lap after pit stops like I did at the Homestead Oval.
Just keep it out, Tires. I think you'll end up with a good finish.
I got a question.
Because I don't
for you.
expect a lot of cars to come out of Spot clean. We might have 60 for it.
Let's
too,
see if
so.
Gabe Herschel can get this question out. Go ahead, Gabe.
Yeah, we'll try to see if we can get a Val. What was your opinion on that accident that happened at the end with you, Blake Reynolds, in the 99 car?
I think it's just like Danny Hamlin said, just short track racing. I don't think Blake was intending to I knew he was intending to bump me, but I think he just misjudged and he bumped me into Michael Cozy there, which I think he had the winning strategy, and just didn't work out for those two guys. I hate to see it.
Think you would have been able to get him if it went green?
I don't know. They do it cleanly. It would have been really hard, but we didn't get that chance to find out though. So
Either way, it worked out for you.
Any shout outs you want to give before we let you go here?
Shout out for you guys put it on the broadcast, my Twitch viewers, my new team down off for Road to Pro, which I'll announce Tuesday, and
Big news.
And shout out my Twitch viewers and Baskin Robbins.
Awesome. Yeah. The last question: what's your favorite Baskin Robbins flavor?
I get milkshake, so I get world class chocolate and chocolate chip.
This guy knows. This guy knows Baskin Robbins has the milkshakes. Derek, we appreciate your time. Awesome race tonight, and thanks for the entertainment on track.
All right, thanks guys.
Have a good one. Drive safe.
Have a good one.
I believe that was the last of the post race interviews we will do.
Is there anyone else that we can get up here?
Don't believe so.
Can we begin our sign off? If
Get King
so,
Cook, I dare you.
King Cook's not here.
All right, he's
All right.
scared.
okay, guys, we saw an incredible race. It was ebb and flows towards the end. It got a little bit dirty. Thank you so much for Arnold Columbia for joining us in the booth.
Pleasure.
Last couple thoughts. I thought Derek Justice did really well. I thought Brandon McKissick did well. Battling. He never really was in the lead, but he was always up there. And yeah, great job across the board tonight. You guys got anything to say?
I think it was a great race. You know, got a lot of the laps clean, good
Yep.
racing early, and then typical Bristol race at the end. It was great.
Oh yeah.
Bristol, baby.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
that's
so
pretty much all you got to say.
from me, Mo Sabeka, Matt Wishart, Gabe Herschel, John Mackey, and Arnold Columbia, we appreciate all you guys watching on the STN Racing YouTube channel. Hope you guys have a great evening. Wash your hands, and we'll see you next week at Spa.
Yeah, drive safe.
Have a good one.
Take care.